Orange County leaders just finished their first meeting on how to restart the county and open businesses. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Warmoth.
I'm Bridget Ellison. Mayor Jerry Demings just brought together a task force on reopening Orange County, and the conference call started with positive numbers from the health department. News 6's Eric Von Ankens live at Orange County headquarters now in downtown Orlando. And Eric, these are some good numbers.
Very good numbers, Bridget. Much of the call was dedicated to this health update. We heard from doctors, we heard from the health department, and they all say that the curve has flattened, which is what we've been talking about the last few days. That's a lot of what we're hearing around Central Florida. In fact, much of the country, excellent news when it comes to considering reopening Central Florida. The other thing is we heard from the health department director here in Orange County, and he showed us a chart that he said is key when it comes to restarting things. He said that the number of test results, positive test results by percentage, even as they test more, that percentage continues to stay the same or better yet go down. Last few days, he says, we've seen it go down. We'll show you that chart in just a second, but he says this is critical when it comes to reopening the economy because he says he's going to be watching this chart to make sure those numbers continue to go down as the businesses get open and running because it means the pandemic isn't surging all over again. Here's what he said.
You will see that we have a consistent decrease of the percentage of return positivity rate that we are getting even when we increase the number of tests. And I think this is a critical information, and it's one that we'll probably use as a gauge to see how our reintroduction of economic activity may affect the pandemic in one way or another one.
Two other points that came out of the meeting. We heard from the mayor's chief of staff. She talked about a phased reopening for businesses. So 2 weeks at a time, low-risk businesses, medium-risk businesses, and then high-risk businesses. So the idea is to start the low-risk business, see how it goes, then move on to opening the medium-risk business. Think restaurants and hair salons versus, say, Magic Games versus, say, the Magic Kingdom reopening. Now, there was an interesting exchange at the end of the conference call from a developer, a large developer here in Central Florida. He kind of tried to pin down the mayor asking specifically when. We want to know when. All of my clients, all of my customers, all of my tenants, they want to know when is this going to start happening. His question to the mayor and also the mayor's response when I see again today starting at 4 o'clock. We're now live in downtown Orlando. Eric Von Ankens getting Results News 6.
Thank you, Eric.